Okay, Jai Shri Krishna, good evening everyone. Let's start the session. Hands in Dhyan Mudra, close the eyes, back straight, relax the shoulders, deep inhale, and we're gonna chant Aum and feel the vibration, and we do 3 times. Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Keep the eyes closed, join hands at back of the body and bow forward to the Mother Supreme Earth. Inhale, come back up, rub palms against each other, generate heat, generate urja, and place the warm hands over the eyes and face, cover the eyes under palms, open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Very slowly slide the hands down, gently open the eyes, and let's start the warm-up. Extend both hands forward, up and down. Try to keep the elbows straight. Then alternate. So we don't have to do all this leisurely, but we just need to just try to push up and down as much as we can. So we just need to do a little bit effort. Then make tight fist, release the fingers, spread them apart. Then bend at all the knuckle joints. It's like a scorpion, and feel some extra stretches, sensations into the lower arms. Then holding the fist, roll them forward together. And backward direction. Now swing the arms with folded elbows. Inhale when raising elbows up. Exhale when we bring the palms down. Deep inhale, deep exhale. Connect all the fingers together over the shoulders. Spread them apart on the floor. Few times sideways. Now hold all the fingers together over the shoulders and make a big circle, elbows touching once in front every rotation. Inhale when raising the elbows up, exhale when we push them back and down. Deep breath in, deep breath out, and reverse. Relax the arms. Now extend sideways. Turn the palms 90 degrees up. Now circle the palms around the shoulders. It's a perfect circle in all the directions. If someone is looking us from the sideway, they should be able to see the shoulder in the center, and we are making the circles. If possible, try to keep the elbows straight. And reverse. And relax. Inhale, raise both hands up. Now exhale, one palm go at the back, twist the whole body, look back, align the chin with the shoulder, keep on pressing the knee forward. Inhale back to center, fully exhale, twist onto the other side. Make sure the trunk stays vertical as much as possible. Feel the full twist at the lower back. Inhale, come back. Let's do 2 more times. Do with deep breath in and deep breath out. Feel the full twist. Keep on pressing the knee forward. Each time stay in a pose about 5 to 7 seconds. Then you can inhale, come back. Then you can go on to the other side. Do with your own pace. And come back. So once complete, then interlock the fingers, place the palms over the forehead. Deeply inhale, hold the breath while we pressing the head and palms against each other. Use some variable force and release the breath, release the palms and from back of the head. Keep on pressing the elbows towards back. Exhale, release the palms and front of the head. Then back of the head second time. Then from the side of the head. Alternatively on both the sides. Both palms on the knees, sit straight, look straight at the level of the eyes. Deeply inhale. Now without moving the shoulder blade or the trunk, just turn the head towards right side as we exhale. Align the chin with the right shoulder. Try to look back as far as possible. Hold the breath out and hold the pose for 3 to 5 seconds. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale, turn the head towards left. Feel the full twist at the neck. Inhale, come back. Let's make one more trip to the right, then left. Do with the breath coordination. Feel the twist at the neck. 3 to 5 seconds. Come back and exhale onto the other side and complete the second round. Inhale, look up. Fully exhale, look down, chin at the chest. Inhale, look up again. Feel the stretches at the thoracic region in the throat. Exhale, chin again at the chest. Now as we inhale, turn the head towards right. Keep on circling, rotating towards up. Then start exhalation towards left. And in circular fashion, bring the chin at the chest. Second round, inhale on right. Exhale on left. Gentle and steady movements. And do the third round as well. With full awareness, once you complete 3 rounds, then do reverse. Inhale on left. Look up. Exhale on right and down. And complete the next 2 rounds from left to right. Okay. So once you complete, then raise both hands up, hold at the elbows, and grab the one elbow and bring it to the other side, pull it as much as possible. We can do with breath coordination. Inhale in the center, exhale. When we pull the elbow onto the other side, do the second round. Okay, and relax. Now we can grab the upper arms with the other side hand and make a circle. Let the palm and fingers be completely loose and few circles into the reverse direction. Then switch the arm. Try to make the big circle possible and reverse. Okay. See, I could do this way too, right? But that's not the big circle. Now, this is the biggest circle possible. Okay. Next, sit in L shape. Both palms beside the hip joints. Legs are fully grounded, knees straight. Pull the toes towards the body for a few seconds. Then squeeze and release all the toes. You can do either all at once or you can do in waves. Now as we inhale, push all the toes together forward as much as possible. Exhale, bring them back. Inhale forward, exhale backward. Few times, all the toes together. Then alternate left and right. Now holding the heels together, toes together. Make the biggest circle possible. Toes circles around the heels. And reverse. So we are trying to warm up as many as body parts, as many as joints, muscles, and relax. Now grab the right leg, the upper right legs, little bit above the knee, bend at the knee. As we inhale, straighten the knee, straighten the leg, high as possible. Exhale, flex it. Inhale up. Try to push the toes outward. Exhale down. Inhale up. exhale down, and then holding the upper leg, just circle at the knee joint, so lower leg is circling, and let the toes guide the direction of the movement. And few circles in the opposite direction. So the upper leg will remain still. That's why we are holding it. Now gently straighten the leg and grab the heel with the both hand, ankle, heel, or if you can just go all the way up to the foot or the toes. Now try to raise the leg as high as possible without compromising the knee, bending the knee. So keeping the knee straight. Inhale. As we exhale, now try to push the forehead onto the knee. Hold the breath out as long as we can keep the knee and forehead together. Inhale, come back up and very gently bend at the right knee. Interlock the right toes with the left fingers. Use the right palm to keep on pressing the right knee down for a few times. Reach out, bring the knee all the way to the floor. The left leg remains straight, left toes pointing towards the wall in front. Try to keep the back straight, trunk vertical as much as possible. Then just use the palm to bring the right knee to the chin. As we inhale, press the knee down to the floor. Exhale, bring the knee to the chin. So do 2 to 3 more times on the right side. Then very gently relax and straighten the right leg. Now grab the left leg, the upper left leg, slightly over the knee. As we inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, flex the left knee. Inhale, raise the leg up. Exhale, bend it down. Third time, inhale up. Exhale down. Then make a circle with the lower leg. And let the toes guide the direction. And reverse. Now just move the palms all the way at the ankle joint, heel, or the foot or the toes. Lift the leg up as high as possible, keeping the knee straight. Inhale, exhale, normal. With next inhale, exhalation, try to lower the head and bring the forehead onto the left knee and hold it there. Inhale, come back up and very gently bend at the left knee and interlock the left toes with the right fingers. Use the left palm to keep on pressing the left knee down. So complete this hip opening, the activities on the left side. While I take care of the HVAC, looks like it just kicked off. So continue with the left side, and then you can just keep on bringing the left knee to the forehead. Then press it down as you inhale. Okay. So do total 4 to 5 times. Once you're done, Then just bend at both the knees. Just complete it because I didn't know how many times you did already. Okay, then bend at both the knees. Align feet together. Interlock the fingers. Place the fingers over the toes. Thumbs directly under the big toes. Inhale. Raise the knees up. Exhale. Push them down to the floor. Couple of times. Then speed up. See if you can bring the knees closer to the floor. If you like, you can just raise the knees even up higher for the bigger movements and to gain some momentum. Okay, stop the flapping. Now pull the heels inward. Bring them all the way closer to the perineum, as close as possible. And try to keep the back straight. Keep on pressing the knees down. Deeply inhale. Hold the breath in lower abdomen. Hold about 7 seconds. During that time, with closed eyes, you can witness the extra stretches into the hip joints and pelvis area. You can exhale. You can inhale again. Make sure the pose is correct. Keep on pressing the knees down, back straight. So do 2 to 3 more rounds. Okay, and complete the round. Then gently roll the body side by side as we push our body away from the heels. So make some room in between the body and heels. Don't go too far away. Align the head, neck, and trunk together. Deeply inhale. Deeply exhale as we bend from the lower back. And try to bring the forehead onto the toes. So this is Baddha Konasana. The earlier we did, that was Bhaddasana or Bhadrasana. Inhale, come back up. Let's do the second round. Try to pull the trunk away from the hips. Fully exhale. Bend all the way from the lower back. Use the elbows to push the shin bone back in order to bring the trunk even further forward. So we can bring our chin onto the toes. You can inhale, exhale in a pose. Each time exhale, you can keep on pressing the head and trunk further down. Inhale, come back up. And let's sit in a cross-leg posture. We can sit in a Siddhasana, Sukhasana, Swastikasana, or Padmasana. In Padmasana, you can do half Padmasana on one side, or if you able to, you can do on both sides. But try to keep the back straight. Bring both palms on a side. We'll do Parvatasana. As we inhale, with full awareness, bring palms together at the heart chakra, Anahata chakra. Exhale. Inhale again. Raise both palms and rest them on top of the head at the Sahasrara chakra, crown of the head. Exhale here. Now deeply inhale as we extend the palms all the way up over the head, elbows straight, the whole trunk and arms are stretched upward. You can inhale, exhale in a pose, but as you start lowering the palms, coordinate with the breath. So you will start exhalation, bring the palms top of the head at the chest and all the way down. So in one exhalation, bring the palms all the way from top to the floor. And three exhalations, we are bringing them up. So let's do two more times. Do with your own pace, do with closed eyes. Keep the full awareness on the movements of the arms and breathing. Okay, next we will do Bhastrika Pranayama. That is also considered as a warm-up, and plus it increases the prana level in our body. So deeply inhale and deeply exhale. No need to use any force, no need to hold. Slowly just fill up all three lobes of the lungs and empty all three lobes of the lungs. Keep the hands in Dhyan Mudra, back straight, relax the shoulders. You can close the eyes and you can just keep 100% awareness on breathing and breathing related movements. So keep on doing for at least couple of minutes. So deeply inhale and deeply exhale. And try to notice that how the current breath is different than the previous one. Okay, slowly conclude, breathe normal, open the eyes. In previous session we skipped the Surya Nadi Pranayama. Let's do it today. Raise right hand up, roll first two fingers into root of thumb. Deeply inhale on right and deeply exhale on right. Right and right only. Continuously use the ring fingertip to block the left nostril as we inhale and exhale through the right. Left hand can be in Dhyan Mudra. Raise the right elbow up at the shoulder level and roll it on a sideway. Not in a front, but sideway. Deeply inhale and deeply exhale. Okay, breathe normal. Next we will do Kapalbhati Pranayama. We will do Vayu Mudra. Roll first finger into the root of thumb on both hands. So Vayu Mudra. Sit straight. So our goal is to forcefully, deeply breathe out and passively let some air come in. Body gonna automatically get some air automatically. We don't need to do anything. So our goal is to forcefully breathe out and let some air come in. So keep on doing it for a minute or so, and frequency of the breathing speed you can just keep as per your comfort level. Breathe normal. So that was 60 stroke if you did once per second. Now keep the eyes closed, tilt the head slightly up, body completely still. Keep the awareness in between the eyebrows at the Agnya Chakra. Okay, come back, breathe in and out normal. And next we will do variation of Bhastrika Pranayama. So if you have a heart problem, blood pressure issue, do it slowly or you can avoid it. Make fist at the shoulder level, forcefully and deeply. Inhale, open up the palms. Exhale, bring them back, make a fist. Inhale forward. Exhale, fist at the shoulder. Inhale sideways. Exhale, bring them back. So do it forcefully. Deep inhale, deep exhale. and relax. Open up the palms towards up, tilt the head up, body completely still, awareness in between the eyebrows. Feel the vibrations, let them calm down, let the energy get absorbed into the body. And relax. Breathe in and out normal. So let's do stretches. Starting with Vista Konasana. Knees straight, legs are fully grounded. Raise both hands up as we inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Grab the big toes or feet, and try to push the trunk and head together down, closer to the floor. Inhale, come back up, both hands up. Second time, more effectively. Fully exhale, grab the feet, breathe in and out normal. Each breath out, keep on pressing the head and trunk further down. See if we can bring the forehead onto the floor. Inhale, come back up. And bring the hands down. Now turn the shoulder blades perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, bend forward and grab the right foot equally with both hands and bring the forehead onto the right knee. Don't bend the knees. Inhale, come back up. Exhale onto the left side, bend onto the left leg, grab the left foot equally with both the hands and forehead onto the left knee without bending at the knee. Inhale, come back up. Now we will hold at the right knee, bring the right heel at the perineum. We will do Janu Sirsasana. Turn the shoulder blades perpendicular to the left leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. Fully exhale. Grab the left foot with both the hands and forehead onto the right knee. Each exhalation, keep on pressing the head further down. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. Now bring the left hand forward, left palms toward the ceiling and move it towards the left big toe. Grab the left big toe with the left thumb and left first finger. Inhale, raise the other hand up. Exhale, bring it over to the big toe, left big toe. Keep looking toward the ceiling and make sure the right knee remain grounded. Inhale, come back up. Now keep the left palm onto the right knee. The right hand will go at the back of the body. Try to keep the palm as close as possible to the spine. Now fully exhale, twist back, look backward, feel the full twist at the lower back. Keep on pressing the right knee forward with the left palm. Inhale, come back to center. Now straighten the right leg, bend at the left knee, the left heel at the perineum. Turn the shoulder blade perpendicular to the right leg. Inhale, raise both hands up. Janu Sirsasana on right side. Fully exhale. We grab the right foot with both the hands and drop the forehead onto the right knee without bending the right knee. Each exhalation, keep on pressing the trunk and head further down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 2, 1. Inhale, come back up. So that was 20 seconds. Now let's do the Janu Sirsasana variation. Grab the right big toe with the right hand and bring the left hand over the head and onto the big toe, right big toe. Keep looking toward the ceiling. So left knee remains grounded. Inhale, come back up. Now bring the right palm onto the left knee. Bring the left palm at the back, at the spine. Try to keep the trunk straight and vertical. As we inhale and deeply exhale, twist onto the left side, look back, keep on pressing the left knee forward. Feel the stretches at the lower back. Inhale, come back straight. Now separate the feet, probably about foot or foot and a half. We can just shake the feet in and out, keeping the knee straight so we can feel the movements all the way at the hips. Okay, now hold the legs separate. Bring both the palms onto the one side and drop the toes on both the feet on the same side. Deeply inhale. As we deeply exhale, twist toward back side. Then holding the twist, try to lower the head down and bring the forehead onto the floor. Inhale, come back up and bring both the palms onto the other side, outward of the other leg, and roll the feet onto the same direction as we inhale and deeply exhale, twist back, look back, hold the twist, and then we can bring the forehead onto the floor. Inhale back, then slide the feet together, align them. Next we will do Paschimottanasana. With inhalation, raise both hands up, even slightly lean backward. As we deeply exhale, bend forward, bend from the lower back. Apply the Uddiyana Bandha, means tuck the stomach in. Hold the breath out, and we can keep on pressing the head onto the knees. Feel that our thighs are pressing against abdomen. Whenever we need to breathe in, we can just come back up, raise both hands up, deeply inhale. Second time, deeply exhale, tuck the stomach in and stay in the pose as long as you can hold the breath out. Then you can inhale, come back up. And next we will do complementary pose. That's the Purva Uttanasana. As you know, you can do with the folded knee for the modified version, for easy one, for some new folks. Or if you're able to do this pose fully, just try to keep the knee straight, both palms at the back. With inhalation, lift the lower back up and straighten the whole back. Push the toes onto the floor. Drop the head at back of the body. Try to look at the back wall. The body will assume the straight line from back of the head to the heels. Purva Uttanasana, or in English it called reverse plank. So we are doing the standard plank, high plank, low plank, reverse plank, and also we are doing side plank. Side plank is the Vasishthasana that we sometimes do. Okay, very slowly bring the body back in L shape onto the floor. Relax. Let's do Vakrasana next. Hold at the right knee. Bend, bring the right palm at the back of the body. Don't bring it too far. Just as close as possible to the body. Align with the spine. Inhale. Raise the right hand up. You can hug the knee for the easier one. Then you can exhale, look back. Or just you can bring the hand around the knee. Then you can look back with exhalation. Or you can push the knees inward and you can even grab the left knee. Feel the full twist. So the easy one, intermediate, or the advanced, whichever you could do. Align the chin with the right shoulder, look back. Inhale, come back. Relax the right leg and switch to the left side. Do one of these three. Do with the breath coordination. Do with full awareness. Okay, inhale, come back. Okay, next we will sit in Vajrasana for a few seconds. So I thought in our calendar today, it was almost, I was about to mark down the delay, but luckily I left I went to the airport to drop off the guest. I left at 5:20. So I was thinking that today might be, I might not be able to make it. But guess what? I even opened the session at 5:50. So luckily, that thing is still pending. We still haven't marked down the calendar on the day. Okay, we can sit on a Virasana, slide the heels on the sideways and bring the glute muscles, the sitting bones directly onto the floor. Fill the extra stretches into the calf muscles, knee, hamstring. And don't slouch. Try to keep the back straight. Okay, then bring the hips back onto the heels. Back to Vajrasana or diamond pose or thunderbolt. Now keep the knees a little bit separated. Let's do Mandukasana, frog pose. Keep the thumbs inside so we can make tight fist. Hold the fist as we deeply inhale and hold the breath in lower abdomen. Then place top of the fist in between the rib cage and the navel. Now forcefully exhale and without leaving the heels, bend forward and all the way down, trunk and head closer to the floor. When we can no longer push the trunk further down, we can tilt the head slightly up so we can see few inches ahead. Inhale, come back up. We can do second time, tight fist, Deeply inhale, hold the breath. Then we can put top of the fist at the place. Forcefully exhale as you bend down without leaving the heels. Tilt the head slightly up. So this is very good for the diabetic people. So all of these things, whatever we practice, we do in yoga and all of the things, so those things are not cure for the diabetes or like all other conditions. It definitely, in some practice, maybe some places that might say that that's cure, but no, that honestly it's not a cure, but it will benefit a lot. But first of all, doing all these things, it helps our mind. So yoga is for mind. And whatever benefit we get, not the cure, but whatever benefits we get on the body, on the conditions or overall body health, those are side benefits. So next, let's do backward bending as a complementary pose. We'll go back where you can stay on the Vajrasan and you can do Supta Vajrasan, or you can just slide the heels on a side and you can bring the glute muscle on a floor. From the Virasana, you can do the same way, but that will be Supta Virasana. You can stay on the folded elbow, drop the head at the back, make sure the knees stays on the floor. You can stay this far, you can relax the lower back. But if you have extra flexibility and able to do the pose fully, then slide the hands forward. Very slowly, let's lay down the whole back and back of the head onto the floor. You can slide the shoulder blades out, away from each other. Then you can raise both palms up and place them on top of the hips, top of the thighs. If possible, try to relax all the body parts, all the joints, muscles, and then you feel it. Then you feel the stretches. So whenever we need to come out of the pose, grab the ankles, push elbows to the floor, and very slowly bring the body up back to Vajrasan or Virasana, whatever the initial pose we started with. Next, let's bring both the palms beside the feet. We can separate the knees a little bit apart, palms facing up, back straight, deeply inhale. As we exhale, try to bring the forehead in between the knees, the forehead on the floor. And relax the lower back, relax the shoulders, relax the hip joints. Try to inhale, exhale deeply. Very slowly with inhalation, bring the body up, and we are going on the toes. See if we can keep up the balance. Just toes on the floor and the knees are stayed over the floor. So in Vajrasan, like knees stays on the floor, but here we are lifting our knees up. Just extend one leg forward. We can get the support from the hands. Bring the both hands on the side of the extended leg. Deeply inhale. As we deeply exhale, walk the palms all the way closer to the heel and try to bring the forehead onto the knee. on the straight leg. But try not to bend at the knee. If you do it properly with inhalation, just walking the palms back and bring foot back and again rest on both the heels. If you do it properly, you will feel lots of extensions into the hamstrings and extend onto the left side or whichever side you started with, doesn't matter left or right, but do onto the other leg. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale as we walk the hands all the way forward. It could go beyond the heel as we drop the forehead onto the straight knee. The other knee stays over the floor. Don't bend at the knee so you can feel lots of stretches at the hamstring. As we inhale, walk the hands back towards the body. So how many people do not know where the hamstrings are? Just raise the hand. If you don't know where the hamstring, then raise the hand. Okay, good. Everyone knows. Perfect. Oh yeah, it's okay. It's right under the thigh. It's from the knee to the hip joint. So right under the thighs. Yes. Great. Okay, let's go on the knees. So we are constantly doing the poses today. So far we haven't took any break. So if you want to take break, and if somebody want to say something, then go ahead. If you guys want to say a short bhajan, then go ahead, Yogita. Okay. So we can. Oh, Yogita is at the camera. Let me unmute you. Yes. Click the OK. Yeah, you unmute.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. So what are you gonna say?
Mangalacharan.
Okay, good. So we can close our eyes. We can sit in any comfortable pose. Try to keep the back straight. Relax the shoulders. We can keep our hands together or whichever way you like. With closed eyes, try to pay full attention on every word. Go ahead.
Inta santana hantaro yatpadam pujarenava sriyanam tani jacharya pranamami muhurmuhu yadanu grahato jantu सर्वदुःखादिगो भवेत् तमहं सर्वदा वन्दे श्रीमद्वल्लभनन्दनम् अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः नमामि हृदये लीलाक्षिराभिसायम् लक्ष्मी सहस्रलीलाभिः सेव्यमानं कलानिधम् चतुर्विश्य त्रिभिस्ततम् षड्भिर्विराजते योऽसो पञ्चदारदे मम पञ्चदारदे मम। जय श्री कृष्ण।
Thank you very much. Very nice. Very well sung. The Mangala Charana.
Thank
Thank
you.
good. So we can just go on the knees. Let's do full Ustrasan, camel pose fully. Separate the knees and feet, same as the shoulder width. With inhalation, in circular fashion, bring the one hand around and bring it, rest it onto the same side heel. Inhale, raise the other hand up, bring it down in circular fashion onto the corresponding heel. Drop the head at the back, look towards the back wall as we keep on pressing the stomach forward. So hold the trunk, the head down with some force and keep on pressing the pelvis or stomach forward. As I do countdown from 10 to 1, you can increase the intensity. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1. Very slowly bring one hand back and slowly come out of the pose and bend forward. Bring the palms onto the floor, knees on the floor and toes on the floor. You can separate the fingers apart and you can bring the eyes of the elbows pointing towards at each other. And the wrists are vertically under the shoulders and the knees are vertically under the hip joints. Let's do cat and cow pose, Marjariasana. This is very good for spine. You look all the way up as we inhale. Try to make the spine downward arch. Exhale fully, look at the navel. Try to make the spine upward arch. So do 3 to 4 more times. Do with the breath coordination. Do with your own pace. But try to do the proper arch of the spine. So I'm looking at the screen. So continue doing it 2 more times. Great. So again, back to tabletop pose. Inhale. As we exhale, pass the left hand under the body and bring it onto the right side. Bring the left side of the face onto the floor. Make a fist on the right hand and place it at the back. Now push the back of the left palm onto the floor so we can twist our upper body towards the ceiling and look at the ceiling. Feel the full twist at the trunk. As we inhale, bring the right palm onto the floor, then left palm onto the floor, back to tabletop pose. Couple of inhale, exhale. Then deep inhale, deep exhale as we pass the right hand under the body. So right side of the face on the floor, fist onto the left hand go at the back of the body, press the right back of the right palm onto the floor and twist toward the ceiling. Look at the ceiling. Full twist at the trunk. And bring the left hand back on the floor, right palm on the floor, back to tabletop pose. So we try to make the movements on our spine on the both the directions, making the curve, making the twist, each of the directions possible. Okay, now kick the right foot back, toes on the floor, look straight forward. Now bring the right leg onto the side way. Fully exhale as we bend towards right and look at the whole right leg. Inhale, look straight up as we bring the right leg onto the left side. Fully exhale, bend towards the left side and look at the right leg. Inhale, switch, repeat the same thing. Exhale, bend. So left and right. So this is the second round. Let's do third round. Try to keep the knee straight. And hold the pose about 5 seconds each time. Now back to tabletop pose. And gently switch the other leg. Bring the left foot back, left toes on the floor. Left foot all the way onto the left side. As we exhale, look at the whole left leg. Inhale, look straight up as we bring the left foot towards right. Fully exhale as we look at the left leg and do 2 more times on both the sides. Each time hold the pose about 5 seconds. Once completed, get into the tabletop pose. Complete your round. Don't rush. Okay. And we can go on the knees. And we will do the simple variation of the gate pose, Parigasan. So no any other variation, just the standard pose. Extend the right foot. Inhale, raise the left hand up. As we exhale, bend onto the right side. Slide the right hand along with the right leg and reach out to the right ankle. Keep on gazing toward the ceiling or at least corner of the ceiling and see if you can bend even further down as far as possible. Some people may be able to reach all the way to the toes. But try to look up so our body stays in the same plane. Inhale, come back and switch the side. Gate pose, Parigasan. Inhale, exhale, and bend toward the left side. Keep on looking up. And try not to bend the knee, not to bend left knee. And come back. Okay. So let's stand up. Relax the legs, hands, thighs, feet. And both feet together. Let go on the toes, Tadasana. Inhale, go on the toes as we raise both hands up, interlock the fingers and reverse the palms. Push them toward the ceiling. The whole body stretched upward. Exhale, down. We will go second round. Inhale, go on the toes. Once we reverse the palms, it will give us extra stretches. You can feel it. And down. Then we're going to walk on the toes, make a 2 rounds around the mat, and then walk on the heels, 2 rounds around the mat. Separate the feet far apart. Extend both hands forward, so both arms parallel to each other and parallel to the floor. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale, and twist towards one side. Keep on following the one palm at the back. The other palm will go onto the shoulder, but the elbows and palms stays at the shoulder level all the time. Stay about 5 to 7 seconds. Keep looking back. Then inhale, back to center again. Exhale, on to the other side. Feel the full twist at the waist. Waist and above we are twisting. The feet stay at the same position. Let's do one more round on both the sides. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Okay. And in a star position, inhale. As we exhale, bring the right hand next to the left palm. Next to the left foot. Left hand will go toward the ceiling. And look into the ceiling. Inhale, come back to star. Exhale onto the other side. So the left palm next to the right foot and the right hand will go up toward the ceiling. Similar to the revolving triangle pose, except we are not bringing our palms around the ankle. So let's do next one will be the revolving triangle pose. Inhale. As we do exhale, bring the one palm outward of the ankle and other hand will go up and look through the thumb which is pointing towards front. Both knees straight, both elbows straight. Inhale up. Exhale down onto the other side. Okay, and down. Now turn the right foot outward, 90-degree out, and bend at the right knee. Extend both hands. Inhale, raise the right hand up. As we exhale, bring the right palm next to the right foot and the left hand will go over the head and down. Parshva Konasana. Try to push the pelvis area and waist as down as possible. So there should not be any angle over here. See, there is an angle, but if I push it down, it should not be angle. Come back and we will switch the side. So knee is closer to 90 degree. Deeply inhale, deeply exhale as we bring our left palm next to the left foot. The right hand will go straight over the head and press it down. Keep looking up as much as possible, at least corner of the ceiling. And pelvis and waist area press down. Inhale, come back. And bring the feet a little bit closer, about 2 to 3 feet. We can bring both hands at the waist. We are trying to make a circle here and try to make the biggest circle possible. So the waist area and our head. So we are making zeros. So as much as we are bending on the side, the same amount of the angle we will be holding around. And reverse. At least about 4 circles. Okay. So wherever the fats are stored, right, those are the main area around the waist and stomach, right, those are the main, those extra fats are. So we are just trying to get those are utilized and stretches on that area, so it automatically get reduced. So now you can slide the feet slightly apart, about 4 feet, bend at both the knees. You can bring both palms on the thighs and knees are bent closer to 90 degree. And up for few seconds. And down again. So here now we're going to work on our knees. So let's slide onto the side. So our body, upper body will be moving in one line, in horizontal line. Try to straighten the one knee out. At the same time, the other knee will be at 90 degree. And same thing in both the direction. So you can stop it, go as per your knee permits. And relax. Now bring the feet together and relax a little bit for few seconds, about half a minute. You can close the eyes just for the short duration. Try to keep awareness at the knee joints and see what is happening there. Any sensation, any relaxation, any vibrations, compressions, whatever you feel there. There is a kneecap. And relax. Okay, so last Wednesday session we did yogic jogging after a long time. So this session we are not doing yogic jogging, but let's do super brain yoga. So as much as we can do, don't try to do once your body says no. Okay, I complete at 10, but if you like, you can do more. But I feel the 10 is pretty okay amount. Even in morning, if you do that, that would be awesome. And let's sit down in Malasana. Relax completely. Feet completely flat on the floor. You can kick the knees out, or you can do some stretches here. Push the one knee completely outward, keeping the palm on the floor, and other palm will go onto the ceiling, toward the ceiling, and look through the palm which is up. Both arms will be in one line, and slowly bring both palms on the floor and switch to the other side. Okay. And stand up. Next, let's do Paschim Namaskar. Starting aligning both palms together, fingers pointing down at first, and then you can reverse them. And push the hands all the way up. And push the elbows towards back. And let's separate the feet far apart, keeping the knees straight. Deeply inhale. Turn the trunk perpendicular to the one leg. Fully exhale and bend forward. Try to bring the forehead onto the knee without bending the knee. Inhale up. Exhale onto the other side. Okay, inhale up. Now interlock the fingers, relax the hands, roll the shoulders back and down. You can bend forward as we exhale and raise the palms up away from the body. Let the head and trunk fall down as much as they can go in the gravity. Inhale, come back up and bend backward. Okay. Now bring both hands at the waist and thumbs will be at the root of the spine cord. At the sacrum. We can just turn them into clockwise and anti-clockwise, both the thumbs. And now we can hold them there as we bend forward. We can do it 90 degree. Then we can bring both palms on the floor to support the body. If not, then we can separate the feet even further apart. Now we're going to fold at the elbows and try to bring the crown of the head onto the floor. Very slowly. Come back up. Okay. Okay. And before we get too late, let's do couple of balancing pose. Do the tree pose first. Do it slowly. So we can stay in the pose a little bit longer and we will be stable. Okay, and switch to the other side. Yeah, try to gaze at the still object right at the level of the eyes in front. So it will help us keeping the body more stable. In our group, I have seen people that can hold the foot at the thigh, and they can still do the Langdi. They made 2 circles going in and out while holding the foot at the thigh. So that's very stable. Okay, next, let's do Virabhadrasana 3 and 4. Those are the balancing poses. So very slowly get into the pose. So Virabhadrasana 3, I think everyone should remember now. The final posture is this. How you get into this pose is up to your comfort level. You can just start with the hands or trunk, or you can do on the leg first, or you can do all at once, directly come into the pose. But try to keep the trunk parallel to the floor. As down as possible, arms are up. So many people doing well. And once you're stayed enough on the one side, then switch to the other side. So some people will just hold the thigh, and they can first bring the leg parallel to the floor and lower the trunk down. Once they are stable in this position here, then they can extend both hands forward. But do it slowly. So as I said, there are several ways people coming into the pose. So that was Virabhadrasana 3, Warrior 3. Now let's move to Warrior 4. Similar way, you can grab ankle with the same side hand, and then rest of thing is pretty much same. Lower the trunk to bring it parallel to the floor, the arms up, biceps at the ear. I should not talk too much. And we need to bring the folded leg up and pull it away from the body. As high as possible and as away from the body as much as possible. So once you tried enough, stayed enough on the one side, then you can switch to the other side. So that is Warrior 4 or Virabhadrasana 4. Okay. So the Virabhadrasana poses, there are 4, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Those all 4 give the benefit to our navel chakra, Manipura chakra, or the solar plexus. That's the headquarter for the the whole energy in the body. So we did not do Virabhadrasana 1 and 2. Today we just did for the balancing 3 and 4. Okay, so 7:31, and let's lay down on a stomach. And extend both hands forward and get into Viparita Naukasana. Toes are pointing out toward the back wall. With next inhalation, raise the hands, head, chest, chin up and pull both the legs up over the floor. Just the stomach and pelvis stays on the floor. Thighs also few inches away. Don't try to bend at the knees. And toes still pointing towards back wall. Now bring the body back to Makarasana. Crocodile pose. Fully relaxed. Okay, and next we will just bring both palms on the floor, fold at the elbows, both feet together. We can bend at both the knees, cross them, inhale while looking up and front, exhale. Now twist sideways and look at the feet. And try to bring the feet as close to the back. Look at the feet. Okay, inhale, come back to center. Cross the legs onto the other direction, other way. Fully exhale. Twist onto the other side. Look at the feet. Inhale, back to center. Let's do one more time. Repeat it on both the sides. And complete the second side. And come back to the crocodile pose, Makarasana. Just 10 seconds, but full relax. Okay, next let's do Sampurna Gudengasan. Bring both the palms facing down at the waistline or at the line of the navel. Toes pointing out at the back, both feet together completely, chest and chin on the floor. With next inhalation, raise the whole upper body up and hold the upper body up and look as high as possible. Look into the ceiling. Exhale, back onto the floor. So I intentionally try to keep the elbows slightly bent because I didn't want it to lift the pelvis and hip area up as well. So try to keep the legs and the pelvis area on the floor. We can do second time. With next inhalation, raise the upper body up, look up toward the ceiling. As long as you can stay, feel the lots of stretches at the lower back or the lumbar joint. Now bring the head back onto the floor and lay down in crocodile pose for few seconds. Next we will do bow pose, Dhanurasana. Simple bow pose. Fold at both the knees and grab the left to left, right to right ankles. With next inhalation, raise the head, chest, chin up. Pull the legs up as high as possible. Try to look as high as possible as well. Body will be in a little bit rocking movement as we inhale and exhale. So that will be beneficial. It will massage the organs in abdomen internally. And very slowly get back into Makarasana, crocodile pose for 10 seconds. Okay, next, turn around, lay down on the back. In about 3 to 4 minutes, we will do Yoga Nidra. Just heads up. Let's do Utkatasana, stick pose. Full stretch. Extend the toes into the one direction and fingers into the opposite direction. The whole body will be elongated few inches over the floor. And feel it. Full stretch. One more time. Press them away from each other into the opposite direction and then relax. Bring both palms beside the hips. And let's go Mandukasana, the simple one. It's a 30-degree. The legs go 30-degree up, trunk go 30-degree up. And look toenails through the fingernails. Elbows straight, knees straight. And then very slowly lower the legs, lower the body, and lay down in Shavasana. Full rest for 10 seconds. Okay, now bring feet together, hold at the right leg, grab the right lower leg with both the hands, pull the knee closer to the face. Now next, exhalation. Lift the head up and try to bring the face to the right knee. Hold the breath out as long as you can. When you can no longer hold, then you can inhale. Bring the back of the head on the floor. Straighten the right leg and bend at the left knee. Pavan Muktasana onto the left side. Next exhalation, bring the knee to the face and face to the knee and hold them together wherever they can meet. When you can no longer hold the breath out, breathe in and lay down into the Shavasana. Bring both feet together, palms together at the hip joint, palms facing down. With next inhalation, raise both legs up, toes pointing toward the ceiling. While we exhale, try to lower the leg but slowly, smoothly, and bring not to the floor but few inches over the floor. Again, inhale, lift them up, perpendicular to the floor, knees straight, toes pointing toward the ceiling. Exhale, lower them again, just a little bit over the floor. Then inhale, lift them up again. and we're going to hold here. You can inhale, exhale normal, knees straight, toes pointing toward the ceiling, and we have our palms facing down to support the body. In next 10 seconds, we will start lowering the legs, but this time we will do very slowly, just inch by inch. And we're going to hold the knees straight. We're going to keep the toes pointing out. Okay, start lowering them, just inch by inch. And halfway you can engage the core muscles to have the full control on the leg movements. So we can allow them to land on ground very slowly and smoothly. Then lay down in a shavasana, complete rest. With closed eyes, you can feel the relaxation on the legs. Now bring feet together. We will do leg rotation. Palms beside the hips to support the body. Lift the right leg up, right knee straight, right toes pointing toward the ceiling, and start making the big circle possible. 3 circles in one direction, and then 3 on right. Try not to bend at the knees. And once you complete the 3 circles in both the directions, then relax the right leg and lift the left leg up and complete the 3 circles in both the directions. Okay. So next, if you are able to do Chakrasana, you can go ahead and do Chakrasana. Chakrasana is the wheel pose, and body will be twisted into the reverse direction. So top of the head go on the floor and feet stays on the floor. The other people, they can do breathe pose. In breathe pose, you can grab the ankles and you can lift the trunk up, Setu Bandhasan. So you can do one of the two, depending on your ability, depending on your experience. So this is breathe pose. And over here you can lift the one leg up too. So Ekapada Setu Bandhasana. You can hold it for a few seconds, then you can switch to the other leg. So you can stay in a pose. I'm just showing it quickly. So if you want to do, I see many people doing breathe pose. I mean the wheel pose. So if you want to do wheel pose, we did many times. So palms will go on the floor right beside the ears on both sides of the head. And we're going to lift the whole body up. And over here we can stay in a pose as long as we want. Then we can slowly lower the head. So first we're going to land top of the head on the floor. Then with support of the palms, we're going to bring the back on the floor. And back to Shavasana. So once you've done all the poses, stay in Shavasana for 10 seconds. Then after 10 seconds, lay down in Matsyasana or the fish pose. The fish pose you can do with the crossed legs or you could do with the straight legs. It's your choice. But in both options. The remaining instructions stays same. So the whole trunk stays up over the floor and top of the head will be back onto the floor. And you can look back. Feel the full extension on the throat. And stay in the fish pose for another 15 to 20 seconds. Meantime, I will put the Yog Nidra audio. And we are getting ready for the Yog Nidra in about 15 seconds. So meantime, if you want to cover yourself up after this Matsyasana pose, and if you want to turn the lights down, is your choice. You can shut them down completely or you can just dim them. But it should be fully comfortable. So once Yog Nidra started, body should stay completely still. Just lay down in Shavasana now if you have not yet. So audio is starting now.
बॉडी को बिल्कुल सीधा रखना है, शरीर बिल्कुल सीधा रहे। दोनों पैरों के बीच बिल्कुल नॉर्मल डिस्टेंस रखे, 1 फुट या 1.5 फीट का अंतर। दोनों हाथ दोनों साइड में रखें और हथेलियां खुली हुई ऊपर की ओर और बड़े आराम से लेटें। शरीर की सारी जो बेकार की हिलचाल हो अगर तो उसे समाप्त कर दें और शरीर को परफेक्टली सेट कर लें। अब एक गहरी सांस लें और उसे छोड़ते हुए धीरे से अपनी आंखें बंद करें। अपना ध्यान सांस के चलने पर रखें। बिल्कुल स्वाभाविक रूप से सांस चलेगी। आपका ध्यान सांस के चलने पर है। जब आप सांस ले रहे हैं और जब सांस बाहर निकल रही है उस वक्त पेट, चेस्ट और कंधों में जो मूवमेंट्स हो रहे हैं उनका अनुभव करें। बाहर निकलने वाली हर सांस के साथ आपका शरीर धीरे धीरे शिथिल और शांत होता जा रहा है। अब मैं जिस अंग का, जिस हिस्से का नाम कहूँगा, आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। मैं जिस अंग का नाम कहूँगा आप अपना ध्यान वहाँ पर ले जाएं। दाएं पैर का तलवा, दाएं पैर का पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, दाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक आपका ध्यान पूरे दाएं पैर पर रखें। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो अपने दाएं पैर में भरपूर आराम पाएंगे। दाएं पैर में जो आराम महसूस हो रहा है उसका अनुभव करें। पूरे पैर में आराम है, मानो पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं पैर के तलवे पर ले जाएं। बाएं पैर का तलवा, पंजा, उंगलियां, अंगूठा, बाएं पैर की पिंडली, घुटना और घुटने से लेकर कमर तक पूरा बायां पैर इस वक्त आपके ध्यान में है। आप अपने पूरे बाएं पैर का अनुभव कर रहे हैं। अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरे बाएं पैर में आराम है। पूरे पैर में आराम, गहरा आराम, और पूरा पैर नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान एक साथ दोनों पैरों पे ले जाएं। दोनों पैरों का एक साथ अनुभव। दोनों पैर गहरे आराम में हैं, अनुभव करें। दोनों पैर निद्रा का मानो अनुभव कर रहे हों। अब मैं जिस हिस्से का नाम लूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ, हर जगह पे ध्यान ले जाएं। कमर, हिप्स, पेट, सीना, पीठ। और अब एक गहरी सांस लेकर जब आप छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि ये हर जगह पे गहरा आराम है। गहरा आराम। अब अपना ध्यान अपने दाएं हाथ पर ले जाएं। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा दायां हाथ। जाने कि दाएं हाथ में क्या हो रहा है, अनुभव करें। और एक गहरी सांस लेकर के जैसे ही छोड़ेंगे आप तो पूरे हाथ में आराम पाएंगे, अनुभव करें। दाएं हाथ में गहरा आराम है, मानो पूरा हाथ नींद में हो। अब अपना ध्यान बाएं हाथ की ओर ले जाएं और बाएं हाथ का अनुभव करें। कंधे से लेकर उंगलियों तक पूरा बायां हाथ। जाने कि वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। और अब जब आप एक गहरी सांस लेकर छोड़ेंगे तो पाएंगे कि पूरा बायां हाथ गहरे आराम में है, निद्रा में है। अब एक साथ दोनों हाथों का अनुभव करें। दोनों हाथ एक साथ एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़े और दोनों हाथों में आराम पाएं, गहरा आराम। अब जिस अंग का मैं नाम कहूंगा आप अपना ध्यान वहां पर ले जाएंगे। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। जाने के वहां पर क्या हो रहा है। गर्दन, जबड़े, गाल, होठ, नाक, आंखें, कान, कपाल, सिर का ऊपरी हिस्सा। एक गहरी सांस लेकर के छोड़ेंगे, ये सब गहरे आराम में चला जाएगा, अनुभव करें। फिर से एक गहरी सांस लें और उसको छोड़ते हुए पूरे शरीर का एक साथ अनुभव करें। पूरा शरीर गहरे आराम में है, गहरी नींद। पूरा शरीर गहरी नींद की अवस्था में है, मगर आप जागरूक है इस वक्त। यू आर कॉन्शियस, आप अलर्ट हैं और इस शरीर की, पूरे शरीर के कण कण की गहरी नींद के साक्षी बने हुए हैं। अनुभव करें। पूरे शरीर में, कण कण में जो गहरे आराम का अनुभव हो रहा है, उस अनुभव में रहें। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश और तरोताज़ा होंगे। अब मैं 1 से 5 की गिनती करूंगा। जब मैं 5 कहूंगा आप स्वस्थ होंगे, फ्रेश तरोताज़ा होंगे। 1, 2, 3, 5 की गिनती पर आप फ्रेश होंगे, स्वस्थ होंगे। 4, 5।
Raise both hands over the body, rub them against each other. Place the warm hand over the eyes and face. Fingers cross over the forehead and move palms onto the eyes. Gently massage the eyelids. Open and close eyes few times in dark under the palms. Slide the hands down as we gently open the eyes. Wiggle the toes, squeeze them, move them in both the directions. Shake the head into both the directions. Give body a big stretch. Pustikasana, stick pose. Full stretch. And relax. Now bend at both the knees and roll the body onto the right side for about 2 to 3 normal breath. Then with help of both the palms, bring the body up back to sitting posture. Any kind of sitting posture is fine. Cross leg, Vajrasan, Virasan. So we will do very briefly Chandra Nadi Pranayama. Inhale and exhale on left with Vishnu Mudra. Deeply inhale on left and deeply exhale on left. And in about less than a minute, I will let you know so you can switch into the Anulom Vilom Pranayama later. Now switch to alternate breathing pattern, Anulom Vilom Pranayama. So breathe in on left, breathe out on right, then breathe in on right and breathe out on left. So left to right, right to left. Keep on going for another minute. So complete the cycle when you breathe out on left. And bring palms together as we sit in Samadhi, back straight, relax the shoulders, close the eyes until the end. We will chant 3 Mahamrutyunjaya mantra, everyone together, followed by short meditation, then Omkar chanting and closing prayer. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmev Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmev Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukmev Bandhanan Mrutyor Mukshiyamamrutat. Om Sarve Niramaya Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschit Dukh Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Rub the palms against each other, generate urja, make them warm. Place warm hands over the eyes and face. Move the palms over the eyes. Open and close eyes multiple times. Under the palms. Slowly slide the hands down. Gently open the eyes. Rub the palms one more time. Place them on top of the head, back of the head, neck, shoulders, arms, trunk, legs, the whole body to spread the energy within. Hari Om Tat Sat, Jai Shri Krishna, Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Have a wonderful rest of the evening. Good night. Happy dinner. And see you all or most in Surya Namaskar session in morning. And I'm going to let you guys unmute. So if there is any question regarding what we do, go ahead and ask. You can unmute now. And thank you everyone.
Thank you, Bakul Bhai.
Thank you, Jai Shri Krishna.
Right.
Thank you, Bakul Bhai. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you.
How is Bachelor life, Bakul Bhai?
So,
Bachelor life કેમ છે?
વાત જવા દો.
Okay, thank you, Bakul Bhai.